right page. I am locked in today, huh? Let me get these. Have this refresh. Is it low? Probably not. Damn. There we go. Now it pops up. No, don't. No. Oh, damn it. Why did I click on the bookmark? Darn. At least I got everything up and running. It don't matter. It don't matter. Where is my server? There it is. Now my server's just not loading. Cool. This is so funny. I don't even know what that's gonna send out. Oh, because the internet just wants to cut out when I'm doing things. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. There we go. Everyone's probably at church, now that I'm thinking about it. Or asleep. But we up. Welcome in, Queen. How we doing? How we feeling? How we doing? How we feeling? I'm doing good. Love to hear that. But yeah, we're doing donation-based card pulls. You can ask me any questions about tarot cards as well. Or, you know, if you have any sort of other questions regarding spirituality or the terms that they use, definitely let me know. We can get you going on the right path, away from the illusions and more to the truth. Welcome in, Timothy. How we doing? How we feeling? How we doing? How we feeling? should probably do that. Let me do that actually. Any audio to play when I click on this site. What do you mean something went wrong? What the heck? Okay, so TikTok just bans me basically. Cool. I can't even go to my account. On my... Never mind. This is so weird. How do I do that thing? Do I need to be on mobile to do that? Dang, I do. Oh, then never mind. That is not gonna work. Shit. I was gonna put on my Instagram thing, like the note, to let people know. Not my Instagram, but my TikTok thing, to let people know I was live. I can't do that unless I'm on my mobile. Yeah, I don't know. Just like, they gotta fix their stuff. Every like media platform needs to fix their stuff. Especially YouTube. I feel like YouTube's the worst out of all. Either that or I'm just really giving them an extremely hard time. But either way, I think YouTube is the worst out of all of them. I'm probably just giving them an extremely hard time though. I might actually do that for a second. So the stream is gonna pause for a while, for like a few seconds, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It might not pause. I don't know how to be back. Hopefully that attracts some more people in. Yeah, they have a lot of so-called technical difficulties, but it's definitely me on this platform on YouTube. There's nothing that will convince me otherwise. There's no reason for them to intercept my stream twice and shut it down blank like twice within an hour-long period. That was bizarre. I'll never let that go. Where did I put? Oh, okay, never mind. That's what that is. Alright, well, that's not what I needed either. Welcome in, Anna. Welcome in. How you doing? How you feeling? That's awesome. I'm doing alright today. I'm a little tired, a little bit, like I'm stomach pains again, the usual, but I'm doing alright. Yep, we just got everything started, like maybe 10 minutes ago ish. So we're not really in anything right now. And then we're doing donation-based readings today. And just the typical, like asking anything about tarot and or tarot cards, all that stuff. It's just kind of the vibe today for a while again. Oh heck yeah, what are you gonna be making? I don't know what that was. What? They're making another Resident Evil? What the heck? Damn it. That would explain a lot actually, with the fucking Capcom sale going on. I'm a Capcom nerd, so any Resident Evil game I have to play. Yeah, I have all the games. I have them all from fucking just the Zero from the original. I have Revelations, dude. I have the first and second Revelations, dude. Like I don't even know why I have those. I have the fucking what was it, like the PS2 or the PS3 one where you're like in where you're in a small town, a small Hispanic town. That one, the multiplayer ones, dude. I have all of them, and every time I play them, I always like play on the hardest difficulty and run through them. I remember the first time I ever played Village, I was really upset at myself for playing on expert, but I beat it and it was kind of fun. So then I started speedrunning Resident Evil 7 a lot, and 8. More 8 than 7 because I got a better grip of 8 than I did of 7. But right now my goal is to find someone to run through all the games multiplayer, like from from 0 all the way up to 8. And I don't have it. I don't think I have a single friend that wants to do that simply because they know how I play the game, and I am not the best to play with at times. I'm fucking crazy. Other than that, I also just have them because I had a plan that whenever I got in a living situation, I'd get my Twitch account back and just stream a whole marathon, like not ending stream until I beat all the Resident Evil from 0 to fucking the most recent, whatever that one would be, whether it's gonna be Resident Evil 9, Requiem, or 8. Regardless, I can beat 8. It's not. I mean, shit, dude. I got like Resident Evil Village down to like, I think it was my fastest time was like an hour or a little over an hour on that on the hardest difficulty with no death. So that was fun. But I have to like remember the routes and shit. Most of it's muscle memory though. But dude, I grew up with games like Monster Hunter and stuff, so like I don't know. Games like that just kind of resonate and sink in. That and bullet hell games or anything like roguelike Isaac or Risk of Rain. I just those games are just like in my blood for some reason. I don't have to like try to play them. I just beat it up and go. And then I want to get like the Salmon Max stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, that's. I thought someone had bought me the game. I was about to shit my pants. I just don't have it. That really upsets me. I thought someone actually bought this for me. What the hell? Did they? Wait, hold on. Did they? Why is the wait? Why is it 28 gigs? Hold on. This is not a demo. This is the. What? So I have the full game. No, I don't. How big is this game then? If the demo was 25 gigs, what the fuck? I'm scared. I don't want to look at my Steam library anymore. If you're ever free and down, I'm down to run through any of the Resident Evils. They are like they have a close space in my heart. Like I remember like the Resident Evil got me really through a lot of stuff. I love that series so much, man. Yeah, this is a different game though. This is I wouldn't expect Pathologic to be that big of a game. What did they do to it? Because like the game that got me this tattoo finally came out with their third interpretation, which was supposed to be DLC for the second one, but they turned it into a whole game of like mechanics where you actually have to go in and like I don't know, it's like way more hands-on. Like you have actual patients that you have to check up on because you play as the doctor, was the line cutter as the Buddha in the game, and you actually have like patients and stuff that you check up on. It's all based off the mini game of the second on the deals of the second game, excuse me. And it has me scared now because if it's like that big for the demo, then what's in the full game? Wait, it's not released yet? That would explain it, because it's not released yet. And so they're just adding on to the demo as we go on, okay. That probably explains a lot why it's the size. Yeah. I don't know. Pathologic doesn't really have much of the eye candy stuff, though. Well, I don't know if the third one does, obviously, but the second one did not. The second one was very, like... I don't know. They do have a very interesting cutscene style. So it could just be that being updated. But, I don't know. And welcome in, Daniel. Welcome in. Okay, no, never mind. I'm starting to see now. I'm looking at, like, more photos. Yeah, they've updated the water textures a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. There's probably ray tracing in this game looking at this screenshot. Or they're probably wanting to include that. Because they're already, like, mimicking it. What ray tracing would do. It's like a mimic of it. Which is interesting. Dang. Yeah. The ray tracing and stuff. Yeah, that's probably what they added to it. I don't know. I hope it's not too much though. Hmm. What was the DLC for the second one even? They had a DLC for it already. Oh, right. It was the beginning of the Bachelor's quest. And you didn't actually get to really do anything. I love Pathologic. That game is so cool. It's a very, very spiritual game, but you get to choose like if you want to, go the path of the world or the spirit. It literally just becomes like you fighting either with nature or against an army, and you get to choose what happens. It's really cool. But the whole premise is you're a doctor, whose father like sent him a letter to him saying that he was sick and dying, and then you get to the town and there's a whole like murder mystery where someone like ended up killing your father looking like you, and it's like a whole like introspective like, are you gonna kill part of yourself and not go with your family heritage, or are you gonna stick with your roots? Definitely play the second one. The second one is just the first one revamped. The first Pathologic is fucking atrocious. It's difficult. It's if you can get through the game, it's really worth it. But if you can't figure it out, then just skip to the second. You're not really missing much. Or you could just message me. I'll tell you the lore of the whole first game, and then whatever. But ever since the game came out, I've been a huge fan of it. I still haven't beat the first game either, but I know enough about the second one to kind of like tie into ties, and I've seen people go over the game and stuff. That's kind of why I want to get back into like streaming on Twitch, but I need either like a gaming laptop or my PC back, and I'd rather have stability before I get that PC because I'm not lugging that around. Because that's all I did was just play like niche games like that. Well, other than like Apex and like Resident Evil and other stuff, I played like niche games. I remember I played Peggle one night on stream, and that was bizarre. I don't remember like why I was playing Peggle, but it was definitely a night. I don't know. There was only 2 games that I actually really wanted to play, but now since the new Resident Evil, there's 3. I want to get the Monster Hunter Wilds because, I mean, I have to. I spent literally 3,000, 4,000 hours on Monster Hunter World. Like, I have to play Wilds. I played Rise. I didn't really like it, but I beat it and all the DLCs and got all the armor sets like I usually do. So after that, I didn't play it anymore. But Wilds is very promising. It's expensive as hell still, but dang. I know they brought back a bunch of old monsters from like 3 and Unity. I think they brought one from World back that they added as well. But so far I've not been spoiled about anything on that, so I'm good. Goodness. I'd also be probably playing Phasmophobia. I will never, dude. I don't like. I love playing Phasmophobia, but I also don't because I'm one of the people that will walk in, see a ghost flash, and just be like, "Yeah, it's this," and leave. It's it's stupid. I was playing with one of my friends, and I was being chased by the ghost. I was like, "Yeah, this is a mare." I just walked out. I ended up dying, but they chose mare. I'm glad that they did. I just watched it flash. Like it's flashing too slow. It's a mare. Oh my god. I love that game. But yeah. How we doing? How we feeling? How's everyone's day been going? How's everyone been? Oh dang. Hopefully everything like goes well and that your friend's all right as well. It's your day. Okay. It doesn't seem like too hard of a day. Hopefully. God dang, I keep yawning. It's just one of those days. God dang. I guess I'm just tired. Oh, that's cool. I'm water. well, that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna hop off and do some other things instead. Because it's a little bit too dry over here. I might be back later. We will figure that out as the day goes on. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. If y'all need any sort of readings, any sort of service that I offer, you can email me. That's going to be in the description. Actually, I could just do this real quick before I hop out and paste all that in here. And there is all the information, contact, donation-wise, service-wise. I'm going to be probably back later. I don't know. Just depends. But yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later.